What? Reckon I'm going to try to call Zero. Thank goodness. Oi! Pet, he said. We're trapped in some sort of hell dimension and it's creepy, but it's not like anything's trying to kill you, I protested. Not yet anyway. Calling it a hell dimension's a bit much, isn't it? That makes me feel much better, said Tuatu, but he managed not to roll his eyes, which was pretty impressive. But that was a dead body back there, and if I'm right about just a very small thing today, it came from in here. I'd rather let the professionals deal with it, and I'm pretty sure that whatever else your three friends are, they're professionals. I don't want to be in here either. It's not exactly in here, I told him, and it's not exactly from this bit of here that the body came. I tapped worriedly at the slick surface of my phone, which had blacked out again. It stayed black for just a bit too long, then lit. Got reception anyway, I said. That's nice. That's weird, Tuatu said, but he looked relieved. That too, I agreed. He had no idea how weird it was. I slowly unlocked my phone, the touch screen cool beneath my fingertips, reluctant to try and call Zero. I was half afraid that instead of his voice, I would hear something else, something weird and scary. What did you mean we're not exactly in here? There are layers to reality, I said to him, my finger hovering over Zero's number. The human world, that's the real world, so don't let those three tell you different. The Fey world and the bit between where it can be anything it wants to be. Where are we then? Asked the detective. He didn't sound less scared, but at least he was listening. This bit, is it the between bit or a Fey bit? And I don't say that I believe in Fey, but there's definitely something weird about those three, and we're not in my friend's house anymore. We kinda are, I said. This bit is between, but it's also your friend's house. Once we start moving, we won't be inside the house anymore, but we'll still be between. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, sorry. I hesitated for an instant longer, then let the pad of my thumb touch the phone. It lit up just a bit too late again. Reckon there's a lag in here? You're the expert, Tuatu pointed out. Is it ringing? Yeah. The ringing was just a bit too slow too. But if I'm honest, I reckon there's about a 50% chance that whoever answers won't be Zero. There was a click on the other end of the phone, then silence. Zero? I said. Is that you? Yes, said Zero's voice. It was too slow, just like everything else to do with the phone between. But I was starting to wonder if that wasn't just because we were between. What's wrong with your phone? I might have got caught between with the detective, I said. But it's not really my fault because someone threw a body at us and there were cops coming out of the woodwork everywhere too. Anyway, we need some help because I don't know which way to go. There was a big silence, and I thought I heard a very carefully let out sigh. If it really was Zero, he was probably pinching his brow about now. Listen very carefully, he said. Can you see anywhere nearby that glimmers? Can we see any glimmers? I asked the detective. Detective Tuatu looked sideways at me. Any what? Glimmers, you know, something that has a bit of a wet glitter to it. Oh, hang on, never mind. There was a patch of dark green shadow through the trees across from us, a place that might have been rock, but wasn't quite rock, with a definite glimmer of moonlight to it. Yeah, there's something like that here. There will be a door there. A door? Not exactly a door, but a way through. It'll take us out? No, it will take you to another area of between, but that will get you out of the house. What do we do once we're out of the house? We can't come out too early or the cops will catch Detective Tuatu. Once you're out of the house, I can find you, said Zero's voice. But you have to get out first, and you won't have reception for much longer. Flamin' fantastic, I said. So we're going to lose contact again? I should have saved my breath. The next thing I heard was...